Welcome along then to another F1 Clash video in this 2024 season, trying to bring you as much content, as much detail as possible early on so that you can get the very best start. And today we're looking at almost something that really does feel like cheating. That is no clickbait. It really does. Now, this is something that is in the game currently. It is a case that you have to apply something, and it is so overpowered, it is beyond belief. Now, just out of context for you at home, this works on any track that has quite a quick or small pit lane. But we're going to get into a race, and I'm going to show you exactly why you can go ahead and do the same, and you can reap the benefits as well. So we're going to go into Series 7 here. We are currently 640 team score with the parts and drivers that we are using. Now, hopefully you have seen our what to buy with CC points. And if you haven't, go and check it out, because it does include something like this. A real good comparison of the parts that you can buy, the most expensive and the best parts, and really does compare which you're better getting. And my choices, which I've done on the free to play account. So something we're going to have to take very close attention to in this race, and hopefully we'll win at the same time. We have got 7 laps, and I'm going to do multiple pit stops so you can know what I'm running. So I'm going to go and show you this. I'm going to run Ode and I'm going to run Kawhi for our drivers. Let's see what we can do. Now, I know the track stat for this circuit is overtaking and power unit, but what I want to do is show you something amazing, which is really good. So we've set off, we've obviously got overtaking on the Ode boost, and we're a little bit of trouble. Rivals in P5, and we are currently P11 and P13 coming through the field. Now, you will know if you are in a lower series, as we fly through. Remember, race start is very good in these races, and a really good boost to use. Now, it is all about boosts, this tip, and honestly, you're going to want to know this, especially if you've got boosts. So sorry if you don't have these boosts, but it's one of the things that we found really quickly that seems to have a massive impact. So if you've got a car racing around at the minute, you're still probably Series 7 or below, you're probably very used to 5 second, 4.5 second pit times. That is probably true. It probably really annoys you because it is so slow compared to last season, where we had a pit time Series 12 at around 2 seconds, 2.3 seconds. Now, watch this. I imagine Hutch will fix this because our pit times are about to be so quick, it's beyond belief. Watch this. We're supposed to have like a 4.8 second pit stop. Norris comes in. Watch the time bottom right. It's 4.53. But did you notice that suddenly clicked to 4.53? It was actually around 2.3, 2.4 seconds, it seemed. Now, we'll show you exactly the same on Zhou Guanyu. So we'll push him a little bit here. And this purpose of the video is to show you that basically, if you use a plus 15 or better, even plus 10 or better, you can pretty much half your pit time. It's crazy, and it's ridiculously good. So Zhou Guanyu, again, watch his pit time in the bottom left, and you will notice the true time. So he comes in. Now watch this. It was 1, 2, 2.6 pretty much. Then it suddenly adds 2.1 seconds, and we're already out on the track. There is a big overpowering feature on these pit time boosts. Usually they're supposed to take like 0.5 or something off your pit time, maybe. Not at the moment. It is a huge benefit, and we're going to do this multiple times so you can watch that again. Medium tyres this time for Lando Norris. 7-lap race here in Bahrain. Now, we're not flying through the field. I'm not necessarily trying to. I just want to show you how good this is, because you can do a 4.3 here very nicely as well. Watch Norris down here. 1, 2. Wow, that was like 2.2 seconds it feels. And then it added 2.5 seconds onto it pretty much, and we're already back out. We've got one more pit stop to do. So my recommendation to you is, if you're at a track which is not So look at tracks like Imola, really slow pit entry and exit. There's no point using a massively fast boost for pits there. But tracks where you can get in and get out pretty smoothly, it's going to be beneficial. Where we're going to cruise in this race. We don't need to go and score any more points. But watch this then. Zhou Guanyu. He's on the less pit time boost at plus 15. 1, 2, literally about 2.4 seconds. It is literally almost halving the pit time. It's taking 2 seconds off a pit stop. That is Series 12 pit times. I don't think it should be that much. So if you are got pit boosts, start using them in duels because you are going to win so many more races. It's absolutely an unbelievable find. Now, I am currently, or I have heard rumours that some people don't experience this and they get a longer pit time. So please do let me know what you think. But from what I can see, even if you put a blue pit time plus 5, you've got plus 10s, plus 15, plus 20, plus 25 on the pit time boosts, you get literally around 2 seconds off your pit time. So with that, we'll take a look at the debrief screen as well. So when we did come in, you noticed it added a couple of seconds on, and it went to about 4.4, 4.5, all the way up to roughly 5 seconds. Now we're going to take a very basic, easy victory. Didn't need to push for that at all. And we showed you multiple times the damage that can be done with different pit ability boosts too. So let's just check the debrief screen to see how that shows. And we will find out. We'll wait for the rival to finish, who has just come over the line. Now let's see what the debrief screen says as we go through. And you can see we've won nice and easy in the end. Debrief, pit time, 2.2 seconds. That is unbelievable at this stage of the game. Look at the AI. The AI are doing 3-second pit stops. Just because we've used the pit time, and look at Zhou Guanyu. Zhou Guanyu was using a plus 15 on the pit time for a boost, and he was only less than 2 tenths off. So absolutely massive advantage. You can see that clearly. Now I know we did avoid the track stats, so you can obviously find a boost with a track stat and a pit time boost, but obviously I've used this to try and show you the best I can. 2.2 seconds. I'm going to take a little thumbnail of that as well. That is unbelievable. 8 tenths quicker in Series 7. That's Series 7 AI as well. So yes, it is a boost that's not necessarily great to free-to-play players, but you have got some very good boosts in there. So we've got boosts like Kawaii, Merlion. You've got Tuning. Let's look at some others. You've got Ode, which you've just seen me use. Now, Ballast will give you still a decent time off your pit stop, so make sure you can go ahead and use that. We have got Hex, will get you some pit time off. Might not be 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds, but it will be enough to noticeable have a difference. Anything else? Exception is really good on the pits. We have got Eagle, which is really good. Just looking to see if there's any more. Lumberjack is another good one. That comes with tyres as well, which could be key. Butterfly, there's Schooner. There is so many with a pit time boost. So you need to go and have a look. Tulip now, plus 20. Honestly, there's so many. Eclipse, Reindeer, Pretzel. Now, obviously, I have a lot of boosts. I'm not here to show. I'm just here to tell you the boosts that are available. But honest to God, it feels like cheating. You're going to make up like literally 2 seconds over your rival every single pit time. That is like 3 or 4 places sometimes. So go ahead and use that. Let me know if it works for you. And also let me know down below if any of you are still struggling to access this new season.